Well, here I am at school, Fox Heavy Equipment School in Merritt, British Columbia. I started 2 days ago, and that's what I'm learning. So, never operated a road grader in my life until this week. Definitely a challenge, but it's one I'm enjoying. I'm spending the last 2 days doing a real rookie job, grading this road back and forth. I won't even pretend that it's looking the way it should. But you gotta start somewhere. So there it is. I'll see about getting my camera set up in here maybe and shoot a little video of me making a mess. I'm doing snow plowing today. This is a Champion, I think it's early mid-80s, I don't know the year, but it's a 740, I don't know if it's got a letter attached to that or not, but it's a 740 Champion road grader. And so for the past week, I haven't bothered pulling out my camera because I figure I haven't had anything worth showing anybody. But I'm getting the hang of this machine now. And yeah, for the first week I've been practicing basically just grading the road back and forth. And it's Wednesday now of my second week of 3 weeks total that I'll be doing on the grader. And I've been digging ditches all week, and this is the first time I bothered pulling out the camera. Anyway, it's all done with the mold board under the bottom of the grader. That's a little blade you see sticking up beside the wheel there behind it. And yeah, so I guess I will probably set my cameras up at some point and show you how I've been doing this, but it's an interesting process. I've never seen this done before, as I generally don't work around road graders, but you got that, you do your ditching pass here, and then you kind of leave your tire running along the bottom of it, so it kind of, because there's a little bit of spills off the end of the blade, and then you tilt your blade way out the side, so it's almost about a 45-degree angle almost, and you do a sloping pass to cut your back slope. And then your tire runs over the little bit that's left at the bottom, and you have a fairly clean looking ditch at the end of the day. So it's not as hard as it looks. The first time I tried it, it was kind of intimidating, never having done anything like that before with that kind of machine. But basically I find that the key to it is just kind of maintaining consistency with your grade on the road surface, and then the ditch pretty much just follows along. A little bit more of a challenge getting it on the corners here because you're trying to keep your front tires from riding up on the back slope, and makes it look a little bit rougher. But this particular grader is not articulated like a lot of the newer ones. But anyway, so there it is. I will set my camera up in the cab at some point later in this week probably, and maybe set up a tripod here on the corner or something and do another ditch. So there it is. I'm enjoying this course very much. First time in my life I've ever had the chance to get on a grader. Okay, well, what I'm doing today here at school, It's making ditches. I showed you the ditch I did earlier. This is the second ditch of the day. This one's right in the middle of the road. And so far I've made one pass, roughly I guess 6 inches to 8 inches deep. And I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to put my camera. I didn't bring any of my camera equipment today other than this camera and this mount. So I'm thinking of mounting the camera right about there on the plow and see how that works. And show you how we're doing this. Okay, we'll try that camera angle for now. Okay, set my mold board up so I can do a cleanup pass. That's our second cut. It's a little bit rough looking still, but if you notice right in the middle along here, when you're making your cut, you get a little bit of a windrow that happens right along the middle. Well, when you make your second cut, it's about 6 inches in from where the first cut was, and the back tires on the road grader run right along that windrow and basically compact it down, so you still end up with a nice V-shaped notch. Now I'm going to come along with my blade like this, or the mold board rather, and basically sweep all of this over to here, and then I'm going to make a cut. Now this is the front of the blade, kind of where my fingers are. The toe of the blade is what I made the first two cuts with. Now I'm going to go onto the other side after I do my cleanup pass, and I'll use the heel of the mold board, which is about where my elbow is there, basically the back end of it, and that will get swept into the, basically right into the groove here, and we'll do another cleanup pass and push that out as well, and it'll just be kind of flattened out along there. And so basically that's what they're teaching me today. Let's see if I can set my camera up for that. Now when I sweep the dirt up here, instead of going to the other side of the grader, the dirt will end up right between the back tires of the grader. There's our teacher, Mr. Cade. Okay, let's see how this goes. Fill it in now.